It's time for the final week of the Wolfey Pokemon Draft League, and your LA Wakers are in a do-or-die situation. Because we lost the last 2 weeks, if we win, we're in the playoffs. If we lose, our run ends here. But this week, we're taking on the man who took down Wolfey Glick last week and Uzi Gunner the week before. Mr. Shady Penguin. He's a good friend, and ever since he made changes to his team, he's been on a hot streak. He has an Indeedee that can provide Psychic Terrain and Follow Me support for Sneasler that can double its speed with Unburden. He also has an Insui Braviary that can Terrasilize into a Psychic type and hit me with a very strong Expanding Force, Tinted Lens boosted. A Drifloon that can set up Tailwind, but on the opposite side he has a Stantler that can set up Trick Room for his King Gambit or his Mudsdale. Psychic Terrain isn't the only terrain he's rocking because he also has a Thwackey that can set up Grassy Terrain, as well as Salamence for Intimidate and Tailwind, and a Houndoom which he's been using very well this season. So this week I really wanted to be prepped for his Psychic Terrain with Sneasler, which is why we're bringing Choice Scarf Basculegion. Surprise, surprise. I have enough speed for a Jolly Sneasler, and if Rain is active, I'm faster than Unburdened Sneasler and can KO it with Wave Crash. I also have Flip Turn to get on out of there and get better matchups, and Terra Blast plus Fighting Terra to deal with King Gambit's Sucker Punch. My last move is Last Respects, just because it can be a nuke in the late game. I have 28 defense, that way King Gambit's Sucker Punch in regular is a 50-50 roll to KO. Of course, if we're bringing Basculegion, we have to bring Pelipper next, but this week we really want to be prepped for his Trick Room, which is why we're running Room Service Pelipper, which allows us to outspeed King Gambit and the like in Trick Room and 2-hit KO them with Weather Ball, but outside of Trick Room, I also outspeed a min speed King Gambit. I have Hurricane to deal with Thwackey, Terra Dark to help me deal with Sucker Punches and Kowtow Cleaves, Wide Guard as well for that Expanding Force, which Terra Dark also protects me from, and then Protect to waste turns of Trick Room. I'm EV to survive a Life Orb Hurricane from Braviary, as well as 2 Dire Claws from Sneasler. If we're bringing the rain, we gotta bring the GOAT of the team, our Chalibron. This week we're running Psychic Seed to take advantage of the Psychic Terrain and give us a special defense raise. This will allow us to better deal with Braviary and other special attackers on his team. I'm EV to take 1 close combat from Sneasler and KO it back with Draco Meteor. I also survive +2 Kowtow Cleave from King Gambit, and can deal with it via Body Press. Terra Dragon means I have a stronger Draco Meteor versus Pokemon like Mudsdale, while also removing my weakness to High Horsepower, and Electro Shot lets me deal with Terra Water Mudsdale. My last move is Protect, just to waste turns of Trick Room. Next up we have Assault Vest Lapras. With Hydration, I don't have to worry about Dire Claw from Sneasler, and I have Terra Psychic to resist the close combats. Freeze Dry is really good into Salamence and any Terra Waters from my opponent. Body Press lets me deal with King Gambit. Psychic can allow me to knock out Sneasler in Psychic Terrain, and Ice Shard can let me pick off a weakened Braviary or Salamence. My Lapras is EV to take 2 Expanding Forces from Terra Psychic Braviary, as well as survive +2 Kowtow Cleave from King Gambit. My next member is Rhydon, who's again my anti-Trick Room Pokemon, because it's faster than both King Gambit and Room Service Hisui and Braviary in Trick Room, and can threaten both with Earthquake or Rock Slide. I'm running Mega Horn to deal with Thwackey, and I have Terra Bug, that way I can resist the Grass type attacks and Fighting type attacks aimed at me. Terra Bug Mega Horn also OHKOs Indeedee, and Terra Psychic Braviary. My HP and Special Defense EVs mean I could take 2 Iron Ball Expanding Forces from Hisui and Braviary. And of course, Protect lets me deal with Trick Room. My ability on Rhydon didn't really matter, but I didn't want to run Lightning Rod because I'm running Electro Shot on our Chaladon, and it would suck to absorb my own Electro Shot. So I ended up going with Reckless. And of course, Eviolite is my item. My last Pokemon is Focus Sash Greninja, which is actually EV to be faster than Sneasler, but also 1 point faster than my Scarf Basculegion. That way I can get off more damage, so my Pokemon takes less recoil from Wave Crash. Hydro Pump in the Rain, OHKO Sneasler. I have Water Shuriken to boost my Archaladon's defense, and Dark Pulse can allow me to deal with Indeedee if I Terra Stellar. Of course, my last move is Protect, because Fake Out is something my opponent could run, as well as Trick Room, and we want to make sure we stall it out. It's also important to note that a Terra Stellar Hydro Pump in the Rain can deal with King Gambit. So that's my team for the final week of the Wolfey Pokemon Draft League. If you've enjoyed this season, whether it ends here or not, make sure you let me know by leaving a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Also, check out my opponent, Shady Penguin. He uploads awesome content, and it's been so cool to see him get back in the draft. And I know he's been enjoying it so much that he said he might even make a draft channel and keep going. So who knows? Big shout out to Tony Flagon, Faye, and Genesis for all the help this week. And of course, Splash Plate for all the awesome editing. And of course, we still have some merch available in stock if you want to use code AIM to save. That link is down below. I've held you up long enough, so let's get right into the battle. Okay, we are here playing the Mr. Shady Penguin. Bro brought both terrains, man. What the hell am I supposed to do? Mr. Shady Penguin. I'm gonna lead off with Arch. I think Arch is good naturally into them. I need to feel out a few things versus Shady. Because like Arch plus like Carnage is extremely potent. Actually, this is very good. We go Pelipper in the back, and we probably end up with Lapras or Rhydon for Trick Room mode. I'm low-key leaning, even though I think Chuck is amazing, I think I'm leaning Lapras here. Let's see how that goes. Terra Grass Thwacky, Terra Dark Sneasler, Terra Dragon Mudsdale, which is probably AV, Terra Fairy and DD, Kingambit's Terra Fairy, Psychic Braviary. Woof! Let's see. So that's my boy Shady as well. Okay, so we got the lead kind of right. We got the lead kind of right. We get our Psychic Seed here, which is nice. Obviously, they get their Psychic Seed too. Let me write that down. Seed. I think if they're Terra Dark, they're not going to be SD. I think it's going to be 3 attacks protect plus what's it called? 3 attacks protect plus the one of them is going to be the part. What's the move called, man? Why can't I think? I'm tired. It's not even that late. I'm just tired. I'm always tired though. I'll protect here. It's going to be Throat Chop. I'm just going to Dark Pulse into DD. I think protecting Arch is pretty safe. Arch is actually really problematic. If my opponent's in DD wants to go for the Follow Me, Dark Pulse obviously does a lot, and I preserve my Sash for 1 turn. And also, let's see again, if it SDs, it SDs, right? It is what it is. But if you SD, you're not attacking. If you Follow Me plus SD, you're not attacking either of my mons. So what is the Terra we see? Fairy? Indeed, he does Terra Fairy, turn 1. Great, so no Terras from everything else. What are your attacks? Is it CC plus... Oh, I mean, either way, it could Follow Me, so I couldn't Water Shuriken. Let's see. Maybe a little bit too defensive, turn 1. Alright, CC into Arch. Okay, that's fine. I assume it's going to be a Dazzling Gleam now. A little Dark Pulse off. That did nothing. Light Screen. Okay. Alright, so I think I want to Terra Dragon here. I'll probably just Body Press into you. I'm a Water Shuriken. This doesn't work out if he Follow Me's, but... I should probably just try to turn 1. Let me try it anyway. Because I could definitely see him Follow Meing, but I feel like Trick Room's... It's Screen, probably a move from like Psychic or anything. I assume you attack into Gren next, right? Alright, let's see. Because I'm not going to take much. I mean, if I get the boost prior, I'm not going to take anything. Psychic Terrain doesn't matter for Water Shuriken on side targets on your friends. Like, that stuff does not matter at all. I guess this also made the Alluring Voice stronger. Alright, Helping Hands. Okay, so I made the right call. I made the right call because we ended up taking the CC after, which I'm happy about. Yep, you see it works, so just letting you know I didn't lie. I would love to get 5 here. I know I'm going to get 2. Oh, I got 3. Okay, 3. So I'll tank the CC relatively well. I got 3, okay. That's not bad. Throat Chop, 4. That's good for me. I'll take it. And Sneasler takes a billion%. So we know it's CC. Seed, CC, Throat Chop. I think I end up doing the same thing. I just Body Press into you. I just hit you. Like, if it Follow Me's, it Follow Me's. But basically, I want to KO Sneasler. I feel better if Sneasler's dead because the rest of their team doesn't actually deal with this mon very well. And if there's Trick Room Mon in the back, I'm okay. Okay, so Sneasler goes for Protect. So they're going to get damage off here with a Dazzling Gleam. But I get a lot of damage off on them, which I'm okay with. Oh, it's Psychic. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, nasty crit. Makes the game a little scarier now that you got the crit. Also, you're really fast. Okay. Gonna Protect. I'm gonna pump into the Sneasler. That's a nasty crit. I don't think the next one actually KOs me, but I don't want to risk it. And best case, they Helping Hand into CC into my Arch as I Protect, and then I pump and KO that. So I definitely want to get KOs if I can. Follow Me is fine. They do reveal Follow Me. So we know their whole moveset. Dire Claw. Trying to get some shady shenanigans. I think that's Torrent range. Nope, I lied. And we know it's a berry now. Church's berry. One turn left of both. I don't think Psychic actually KOs me. I protected last turn? Shoot, did I protect last turn? Oh, I was not paying attention. Because I could definitely just protect here if I didn't. I didn't pay attention what I do. No! Alright, I'm gonna protect here because I stall out the last turn terrain at least. So that's good. Alright, they dire clone on me. Let's see if I didn't protect last turn, this was a misplay. Okay, never mind. This worked out. This worked out. I had a feeling I live. So I'm okay with this demon dying. Holy crap, man. Alright, so light screen ends this turn. Which is important. What am I at? Is my Greninja even at? It should be a third, right? I'm assuming I'm at a third. Because it's close because like my HP was what, 147? So it's not 150. So 50 would be... I'm like close. Let me check. Nice. $100. What am I at? 45? Oh yeah, this should be torrent. That should be torrent. Okay. What the hell do I have in the bag? Oh god. I'm body pressing you, and I'm gonna go for water shuriken into you. I did not see what I had in the back. I thought I had Chuck in the back. I was like, yeah, we're chilling. Nope, no Chuck. So you can only KO one here. I don't know which one you sucker versus which one you attack. They protect Sneasel, which is fair. So they don't sucker, which is interesting. Oh, no, they could have sucker. They could sucker here. Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. Okay, this is just to make sure Water Shuriken smokes Sneasel. So we always Weather Ball on you. And we hit this thing with this. So we know this is sucker. Shady's playing well. Maybe I should have called that. The thing is, if Gambit's AV, I need this hit off anyway for my body press to KO. I assume it'd be min speed, but it's not it's not like terrain, so it doesn't have to be. This guarantees that Sneasel dies, right? Like Sneasel's gonna die even if I get 2 hits here. Do you have Thwack in the back of this build? Coach, he has Thwack in the back of this build. Holy crap. Oh my god. That's nasty. Ooh, this could be close, man. I got to take 2 games from Shady in order to actually, I think, have a shot at playoffs. I think 1 game could potentially do it. All right, low kicking to me, so they're faster. I get a strong weather ball. That did 0. Strong is relative to the term. Ooh, I think I have the wrong Mons in the back. Okay. I think even with King Gambit, even with Chuck in the back, it would have been bad. Hurricane you, and we are going to body press you. Thwacky can definitely fake out here as well. Shady might not want to waste any turns, though. Thing is, he can get a double KO here by clicking with Hammer plus attack. I need body press to KO King Gambit, but King Gambit's obviously running speed, which is rough because I prep more for Trick Room version. That's fine, I think. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay, so body press is going to KO the Gambit. It should. No, it doesn't. That's bad. Protect here. To waste the turn and then doesn't actually give me anything. It's a tough turn. I'm gonna assume you always sucker, right? I'm gonna assume you sucker the Pelipper, so I'm actually gonna go for this. That's fine. I assume you sucker the Pelipper. Oh, they sucker me. I live anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but like... Yeah, I don't think I have a win here, because I can't kill both at the same time, and then they just go Sneasler. Alright, so well played to Shady. He wins game 1. And he's very fast in all his mons. Let me put, this is Eviolite. Glide. Fake out. So Chuck is a little bit better. There's no win con here. There's no win con here. At all. So I lose game 1. Let's see how we can adapt for game 2. Because I need to be careful around... So we know NDD is... Well, the crit on Archaludon was rough, but like... Actually, he had all physical offense, so it actually might have been insanely huge for the crit on Arch. I didn't even realize. But now I'm realizing it as I'm losing. Alright, so... Light Screen, Helping Hand, Psychic, Follow Me. That's okay. You KO me. I get another kill here. I'm still going to assume that the... I don't know if that means the Gambit's... like AV at all. Actually, what would the Mudsdale be? The Mudsdale's Terra Dragon, so it might actually be Protect. I just definitely Protect with Grassy Terrain, so this Gambit I think is AV. Okay, so the only alternative play I could have made was call the Sneasler switch, go for Pump into Gambit, which might not even kill even with Terrain, every hit, but... Okay, so we know what he has. We know that Arch is a demon into his team, though. We know Arch is, like, ridiculous into the team. Like, actually insanely good. So we're okay in that spot. Arch is good. Chuck is decent, too, to be honest. Chuck is pretty decent. Okay. I think I know what I gotta bring. Maybe. Because I still think Archaludon's really nice. I think Basculegion is obviously... I think I have to go Basculegion here. I think we leave Lapras at home for this one. Sorry, Jalud. Because I like you two a lot. I think Arch... Keep Grin at home. Pelipper. Obviously, my room service is useless here because he didn't bring Trick Room. So my min speed on a lot of mons is going to be rough here. But I mean, my guy wasn't outspeeding much anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I do think Chuck is the play, though. Especially because there's no Terra Fairy. Grass is on Thwacky. There's no Terra Resist besides Mudsdale. So I think we're okay here. Mudsdale is admittedly a problem. Don't get me wrong. Let's see. Good stuff by Shady. Okay, so I definitely... Well, Arch would have been, like... Obviously, Arch would have been, like, at about 120 more HP. But still, that was on me. I definitely should have... Maybe probably... I probably was getting rid of Ndidi because of Follow Me. Okay, so I think I made the lead I have is fine. I think the lead I have is absolutely fine. Because in the ideal situation here, we actually KO Ndidi. And swap to you. I think that's the play. I assume Ndidi dies. Ndidi. I mean, this is my play anyway. If they Terra with Sneasler, that's a plus for me, right? Because then they don't have any Terras in the back. But yeah. We get in Rain. I'm Choice Scarf. I am going to be faster than Ndidi. I'm going to kill it. Ideally. I don't know. Indeedy. I like saying Indeedy's name. Wave Crash so strong too. Maybe a Terra, like I said. So we do see Protect. So this is a best case scenario, I think, right here. Because we know Indeedy's Citrus Berry, right? So legit best case scenario here. Yeah, okay, so we KO Indeedy turn 1. So no shenanigans, no nothing. No nothing there. I wonder if I live Grassy Glide. Because I know that homie's coming out next. Hornet is not that homie. Oh, it is that homie. What's this Gambit's Terra? I think I just hit you with a wave crash of death. And I Hurricane you just in case they go thwacky on that side. Because if I Terra, I live every hit. Because I assume we're at an enough of an advantage here where like Arch can win. Also, they might just go. So the reason I like this play is because I don't know how much this does to King Gambit. But I'm gonna assume Strongmon is strong, you know. Doesn't kill ever. But I also assume you'd Terra Dark with Indeedy, right? Or not with Indeedy, with Sneasler. And you go for like Night Slash or something crazy. Plus I get a lot of damage off anyway. Alright, so they give me a Wave Crash. Maybe I should just hit the Sneasler. That might have been better on my part. I get a lot. Okay, so we know that's like really speedy Gambit at least. Throw Chop, which I live, obviously. Yup. They get a Kowtow off. That doesn't matter. We live that. Get a huge hit off on you. How much does Sucker do? Sucker Punch does kill me. So I'm gonna go Arch here. And I think I'm gonna Weather Ball the King Gambit. Because they can also Protect. I assume they'd Sucker Punch in the Basket Legion. If they CC, great play. But like, as long as that doesn't matter as long as I kill King Gambit. Because then I can always Wave Crash later. This is what I'm hoping for. So best case scenario is Sucker fails and Protect. I think anyway. Psychic Seed, well, might as well use that turn while I have it. Not like it matters. Dire Claw, perfect. Okay, I think this is best case scenario. Yep, this is best case scenario. So we KO King Gambit here. Beautiful. KO King Gambit. And then, if they fake out my Arch, I get the damage. I get a huge hit off on later. How many turns of rain do I have? Coach Jr.'s in the back. Okay. Coach Jr. is in the back. I repeat, Coach Jr. is in the back. This is still close, man. 2 turns of rain. I think it's Body Press you. And Protect. Because I want you alive for a turn. I think it's Protect. You don't kill me with CC. If you fake out my Arch, then I get the defense raise. Yeah, I assume you fake out here. Okay, so we kill Sneasler with Body Press because I'm really defensive, so I live CC easily. Not easily, but I live CC. Yep. Okay, so we kill Sneasler there. Perfect. All right, we got... this should be a dead Sneasler. I'm +1, they're -1. I don't think there's anything there I got to worry about. All right, so Sneasler's dead. Okay. So we basically brought the same Mons over and over and over. But this next time, I think I'm just going to attack random Sneasler, man. Mon's a demon. Mon is a straight up demon. Okay, so we should be in a way to win now. Don't think I need rain up. I don't think I need Rain Up for anything. Might as well let him pick up his KO there. Okay. Me being +1 defense is obviously very good. Yeah, I do so much damage there, and we're basically getting Arch back, which is important. Then we go you. Chug 0, baby. 0, I combined you with somebody today. Body press. Rock slide should do it. I don't want to reveal Mega Horn. I don't think I have revealed it yet, so I don't want to reveal it. Look how little my homie Chuck takes, man. Crazy. Crazy how little Chuck takes, man. All right, and Chuck picks up the last KO. Okay, so it's 1-1 going into Game 3 versus Shady. This is going to be close, man. Hello? Oh, well, I won that game. That was... He didn't do that. Nobody did that. Nobody did that at all. Nobody did that at all. So I won that game. Shay was like, enough is enough. 1-1, we end here. Neither makes playoffs. Very. All right. Glad it happened at the end of the battle. Same. Yeah, save code. No, so I actually had trouble connecting to the Wi-Fi online earlier. Oh yeah, it's Halloween today while I'm playing this. I didn't even realize, man. Okay. We gotta be careful because I think those 4 are still the correct play. I think it's literally those 4. I think we kind of do the same thing. But I also think if I kill you, I'm in a good spot, right? So losing my Psychic Seed early shouldn't hurt too bad. I really do like Chuck early, man. Because he hasn't seen Terra Bug Mega Horn yet, which is really strong into him. And also, like, there's a chance my opponent doesn't like the turn 1 I go for, so. Body press is good. We'll follow it up. Normally, following it up doesn't work very well for me in these sets. So we'll see what ends up happening. I'm happy we made it to Game 3, though. Okay. Not too big of a deal. So this will be a Terra Dragon. We swap into you. Who the hell did I swap into first? I think I swap you. And I protect. I feel like that's safe. I feel like that's safe. I get to see a little bit of information. I was thinking about going Archaladon there, but like, this feels safer, right? Because I can pivot Archaladon on the next slot on Pelipper with Rain Up. Alright, somebody's becoming a dragon. Yeah, I'm about to say, somebody's becoming a dragon. But I felt this was okay. Attack with Chuck. Grassy Glide. That does 0. High horsepower. Okay. Maybe pivot back to you. And I want to KO you. That way in the end game, there's no priority besides potentially Gambit. But like if there's Gambit in the back, then there's not like Sneasler Gambit, right? So like I feel like becoming a bug here and attacking into Coach Jr. over there is the play. Megahorn will kill it. And I haven't revealed Megahorn yet. And again, I don't think you high horsepower into that slot ever. And getting the defense raise is real nice. Plus, like, if they end up U-turning out into Ndidi on that slot, it dies to Megahorn too. And then I get a Psychic Terrain boost too. And potentially the rock slide could be a little bit annoying though. I ideally hope it's Stone Edge. Because then if it flinches Chuck, it's bad. Alright. Oh, I was like, they tear it again? Whoops. So we become our Terror Bug here. Which is cool. Let's see. They knock off my Eviolite. That's fine. They high horsepower. That doesn't matter. Perfect. Land the Mega Horn, Chuck. Yeah. All right. We get rid of Coach Jr. Let's go. So Coach Jr. goes down. Also, you're still very, very strong here. You're still very strong here. I don't know who's in the back, but we'll find out. Sneakers is Sneasler. I want to protect to burn a turn. Think on both. Because he could like protect plus hit me. Though in an ideal world, I think, because if he does protect here, it's worse for me. But I feel like if he protects Sneasler plus like high horsepowers, I think it's worse for me. Let's see. I don't know if this is the correct play. We'll see. They Dire Claw into you. They do get the para, but that doesn't really matter. I'm already slower. They high horsepower, which will not kill me, obviously. I am who I am. Nice, okay. So I get an Earthquake off on Sneasel. Gonna do about half. Ooh, that did big damage! Big damage. Big damage. How much rain turns are there left? So it is leftovers, which means I can Draco kill it. In theory, that is. So we Draco here. How many rain turns are to the left? 2. I think I raw Mega Horn into this, because what I don't want to happen is Chuck does actually die, which is crazy. Surprising. Very surprising, Mr. Chuck. Let's see if we land Draco. We do land. Draco does KO Mudsdale. Okay. Gonna come down to a few things, I think. Because we know Wave Crash KOs that. What is your last Mon? Is it Gambit? Okay, it is what I thought it was. Okay, so I think we're good. Because Pelipper is out of range. Yeah, we have 1 turn of rain, and we know that they can't protect that Indeedee, so Indeedee does die. That shouldn't matter, because you have to CC to kill me. And I get my Psychic Seed too, which doesn't matter either. All right, we Electroshock kill Indeedee. I mean, they both target Indeedee anyway. I am going to be faster than it. So you have to Night Slash. We know Indeedee doesn't have Protect. No, it's Light Screen, Helping Hand, Psychic, Follow Me. So there's no like 50-50 or anything. The Helping Hand, which is fine. I think Rain ends this turn. And then we get Rain up at the last turn. Yeah, so Indeedee dies, which is fair. And then... Oh, this is a good set, man. This is a crazy good set. CC KOs me. And then Rain should end this turn, but then we get it right back. This is a real good set. Yeah, Rain stopped, and it comes right back. And both Mons are out of range, but we are Choice Scarf, so we are definitely faster than Sneasler. And I think because we win 2-1 here, I think because we win 2-1, we have made it into playoffs. It was such a tight race, man. I think I misplayed versus James last week. I don't know. Whatever. I was in Barbados. All right. We beat Shady 2-1. We've somehow managed to stop. Yo, he was undefeated in everything. He had 5 games in a row. Uzi, Wolf, and then he beat me in game 1. But we managed to bring it back. Good game to Shady, honestly. Really fun series, man. Sick team. Definitely had some nice prep for the... I obviously prepped more for Trick Room mode than I did anything else. And he said, no, fast, double terrain. But yeah, great game to Shady, honestly. Please go sub to my boy. His channel link will be down below. Great stuff. I will see you guys in the next one. I'll hit him up if he's down for an interview. And that's it. Peace.
Braviary. I just couldn't find room for this silly bird to come in. But I think it could have actually done.
It was so strong, bro. Like a life.
Yeah. Your Greninja put me in the middle of a corner of our room. I felt like I couldn't move, and then you didn't even bring it the next 2 games. I'm like, yeah, you're kidding me,
bro. That's because game 1, homie. Like I like that we brought the same 4. No. Yeah. Towards the end, like game 2, you were like just bringing the same because you're. I feel like the 4 you brought were so cool, and I really like the Mudsdale adjustment because it helps into the Terra fight Basque Legion, which was just to scare Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch like owned me, I'm pretty sure, at the range I was at, so that's why I switched in that.
Oh man, yes, yeah.
That game too, but no, I got smoked by Ndidi, like hardcore.
Dude, that's like a crit. There was a crit there. That's the only reason why you got in that range.
I was saying in my video, I was like, okay, I realize now that the psychic crit matters as I'm losing to the final attack this turn.
Yes, 100%, dude.
But because the arch was insanely bulky, it was like my counter to everything.
Yeah. Dude, arch is just like, oh my gosh, man. I gotta look at this spread. Let me see. Swole. Yeah, stamina. The psychic seed instead of the assault vest. Oh my gosh. So
it was nice because like I wasn't running like Comfy. Comfy's so hard into you, bro. You have psychic terrain, so I can't drain and kiss your mons. Like obviously, like, you know, I can side prio my guys. Which I didn't know, bro. Thanks for that, by the way. Thanks for teaching me that. I was telling my viewers, I'm like, guys, I'm not making this up. Watch. See, and then Water Shuriken came out and there was slight lag, and I was like, did I lie? But no. Dude,
that's ridiculous. That should not work. That did not come across in any of my like. I
think the logic is they're like right next to each other, man. Like I don't care about what's going on in the field.
There's actually no terrain between them. The
that's what I'm saying, bro. They're just dapping each other up with 2 Water Shurikens in hand.
Nah, that's respect. That was a hype play though too, getting the stamina off. Oh,
bro, I got that stuff off into completely styled on for the rest of the game. So like, it didn't matter.
I was so close to not clicking Terra Fairy turn 1 because it like feels bad, but I was like, I can't risk the Dark Pulse. The Dark Pulse deletes me. It literally deletes.
No, and it was a great Terra.
I didn't see you bringing, I don't know why. I didn't see you going like body press that heavy. I was so afraid of just like electroshot shenanigans because it's what I would want to do. And like, I was like, I have to get light screen up. His team does not. But truthfully, Reflect would have just been so much better.
No, Reflect definitely would have been better, especially for the Basque Legion. Like, and I feel like I've brought Scarf Basque Legion almost every week of this league. But it's like everybody's bringing control into me, whether it be Psychic Terrain, Tailwind, or Sunny Day, or whatever they're doing. So Scarf Basque Legion just says, okay, I'm still faster than you. And
dude, no, that's such a good play. I honestly, I know you brought it every week. I didn't think about it. I was like, all right, my sneakers will be the fastest thing on the field, but nope, Scarf Basque Legion outdoes it.
Bro, I was really going back and forth as well between, I think, game 2, when do I KO Ndidi or do I KO Sneasler? And I'm like, okay, if I KO Ndidi, this mon can't follow me. Ndidi got all of its attacks off game 1. Like, this support mon managed to click every single attack, and none of them were Trick Room, by the way. Like, you see my little room service Pelipper.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. No, I just felt like Trick Room wasn't gonna work for me this time around. It didn't. Honestly, if I had thought about Choice Scarf Basque Legion in the rain, I may have brought Trick Room, but I wasn't smart enough. I was like, oh, I already have the fastest thing on the board, so let me not waste a turn getting faster, quote unquote, like trying to speed control. I was so pilled on light screen. I was so
no. I think. Oh, you say you're not smart enough. I think it's more so that, like, remember the whole thing we talked about, like, over mocking, and like it makes you think about things that might not happen ever in any scenario. So I think it worked out. I just want to also say, you see how you're 74 speed on your King Gambit? I'm 73 speed on Pelipper, and I am 72 speed on Lapras. So that was a good.
That was really
crazy.
Nice. Wow. I mean, that's just lucky.
This is supposed to. Well, it worked out because this is supposed to outspeed. Zero Speed King Gambit outside of Trick Room, and then Zero Speed King Gambit in Trick Room because of room service, and I 2-shot with Weather Ball. But then you're like, no, 28 speed EVs, and I ran 7, and it just smoked me.
So funny. Oh, it's crazy.
Yo, when it lived Lapras' body press up, like, this mon is unfair. Like this.
Yeah, that was crazy. All I have is 100 HP. That's all I have. Like,
insane.
I can't.
You were a
could
weather
not
ball
believe
too,
this was
right?
that. I think so.
Prior?
Was it that game? I'm not sure. I don't know. That would be crazy. That would make no sense if I live a wet. Well, there was the grassy terrain that was ticking, I think, in that game. So maybe I don't know.
You lived it really. I feel like I weatherballed you, bro, and then you took nothing from it. I was worried about side skill swap with Stantler, and you skill swap Intimidate on my guys, and you just boost your King Gambit to infinite.
Dude, I wanted to get that to happen so bad in this season once I picked up King Gambit, because that's so much fun. I don't know, I don't know how I look at your draft and I'm like, I got so afraid of literally special attacks between Jolteon, Pelipper, Greninja, and then my Electro Shot. All I could think of was Electro Shot with Comfy, with Artilodon. So like, I was so not even I think I literally had the thought, Intimidate is not worth it against this team. But looking at Bastion Legion, my goodness.
Yeah.
Intimidate, just for that Pokemon. Just for that Pokemon.
Literally.
Because that is your only, besides Chuck Zero, which Chuck Zero obviously did crazy.
Bro did his
had
thing.
a crazy showing with Mega Horn, right? But besides that, it's not going to do an insane amount of damage to my team, it felt like. So I wasn't too worried about like maneuvering around its attack stat. But yeah, Bastion Legion, that wave, that game 2 opening, I was like, oh, I think I said, oh, I lose. That was style right there. Swapping in to get the rain, bro. Oh.
It was interesting, man. Like, I feel like, I don't know. It was tough because like I feel like I could do it again. Obviously, I was able to do it again here, but I was like, I don't know what he has in the back. I don't know what's better into it, because I feel like a lot of the plays, well, game 1 specifically, especially with all those switches, I was like, oh my god. Like, Shady's like, this is my first day playing Pokemon, and I'm fighting Ash Catcher, like Trainer Red, excuse me, not Ash Catcher. Trainer Red over here doubling on me. It's like, don't do that in doubles, do that in singles. There's too many. No, I love, like I said, I love your team. I wish you had started off with this team because, guys, let me give you a stat, because you 2-0'd Uzi and you 2-0'd Wolfey, right?
Yes, yeah.
And then you beat me game 1. So that means for 3 weeks, you won 5 games in a row. You have not tasted defeat. I just want to let you know. Like,
I know. It's been pretty nice. I'm not going to lie, Joey, but now here I am getting a dish.
Well, okay, look. If you had beat me, I lost. But if I only lost 1, by the way, I think I'd make playoffs just barely. Now.
Oh, yes. Obviously, my selfish best scenario was I win game 1, you win game 2, I win game 3. Like, that was like, because that's why I was so relieved. I told them in the video, I'm like, guys, you know me, I would never throw a game of anything ever. I'm way too competitive. But I'm really happy I just lost game 2, because that means that Joey, I'm pretty sure he makes playoffs, and I had no chance of making playoffs. So I didn't want to
I actually don't even know, because I think it depends on Aaron and stuff. So let me tell you my selfish scenario. My selfish scenario is I lose 0-2. And then Aaron loses 0-2.
Somehow I make playoffs for no reason.
Aaron loses 0-2 to playoffs, but it sucks because I did the math on phone and I was off. I think the math on computer was 1 off. And I was like, crap, man, Shady making playoffs would have been the greatest scenario, from wanting to quit into going all the way through, bro. I'm so proud of your run after, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, and I owe a lot to you, and like Wolfey for being kind and being like, hey, no hard feelings if you leave. But like I told you from frame 1, like the truth is that like, 1, everything I do on YouTube with Pokemon, I'm doing Radical Red nonstop challenge runs, right? Like, I like a challenge. So once I changed my mindset of like, this is just another challenge, and like, I don't want to let the Shady, I don't want to let the fans of the Mankeys down. I don't want to let anyone down. And I don't want to let myself down. So like, just look at it as like a challenge, do your best, and then you readjust in the future. Like, you just try to get better. And it was a much healthier mindset. That, and like going from prepping for 8 to 10 hours to now just doing 1 to 2 hours is, for me, it's a game changer. Like, that is just, dude, it doesn't feel as bad when you lose.
Exactly. Like, and also like, you don't overthink it. And I've talked about, I've done that a lot in leagues too as well. Like, that's just like, towards the point I was like, okay, I'm tired of losing to this. Literally because of that mindset. I'm gonna put less hours into it, and it feels better when you win. I just want to say that Lorcy's speech to you was like, I don't know if you can see my screen, but
I can see your screen, yeah.
Was like, All Might to Deku. Next, it's your turn, and you took it personally.
That's so funny. Nah, dude, yeah, it was really inspirational, man. And he was just like, Pokemon's for everyone. You can get good. And I'm like, I've been doing this for so long. I haven't been doing competitive, obviously. I haven't done competitive in a long time. But like, you can just get good, even if you're watching, like, you don't feel like you're good. You can definitely 100%. Improve. Even in our set, dude, like, I'm not trying to gas myself up, but like, there were turns where I was like, oh, I know Joey's gonna protect here. I really feel that's the game presence right now. And and then there are other times where I go for Dire Claw and freaking Archaludin comes in, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Thanks, man. If I click close combat on that, I might have actually been able to take that game. That's crazy.
Can I just say, this is why for most of doubles games, I started doing it now, but just because I kind of had to play it a little slower. But for most doubles, I don't like bringing Protect, because, and close team sheet, because it brings an added, like, I'm going to go for it. And like, I'd rather just not have, most weeks, sometimes I don't even bring Protect at all. But like a lot of weeks, I just don't bring it because it adds that extra like step for you to think about where it's like, I don't have that step to think about. So I had to think about how I put myself in position there as well. Like Wolfey called my Protect, the one Protect I went for week 1.
He called that? That's crazy.
Yeah, he called the one Protect I went for week 1 on like the one Mon that had it week 1.
Oh my goodness.
And there were just things like games like that where that kept going too. Obviously I protected here and you were double attacking the things as well. Obviously you Dire Clawed, which was very good for me.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude. I mean, yeah. Hindsight's 2020. When you switched, I'm like, I could have just close combated, man. He was a fighting type. I don't. Maybe you're in range, but I don't think the Basque Legion was in range of getting knocked out. So my brain was like, oh, I just want to get lucky. At this point, let me just get lucky with some sort of status. But yeah, Basque coming in was, and there were other turns where I was like, oh, I can't click close combat because Basque Legion's in the back.
Yes.
But like, you know, there's sometimes you just slip up and you don't have the full thought every single turn. But dude, I'm really happy that's my last set. I'm really happy that my last set of the season was against you because it's like it's very low pressure. It's also kind of good that I wasn't on playoff races because it was even lower pressure. And it was just like, I just felt like I was playing Mons with a friend, which is cool.
It's legit felt the same way for me, but every other person trying to make playoffs in this league is like staring at the results tab right now in the WDL, waiting for the results of me versus you because our game influences Aaron, our game influences Mount as well.
Can we, do you want to, you don't have to include this in the video, you can if you want to. You know how like the winner's been reporting every week?
Yes.
Should we be toxic? Do you want to type it up, send it to me, and I'll post it in the WDL?
Yeah, that can work. That can work.
Like, that would be so funny, because then it'll be a fake out, where like they think that I won when they see my name.
That'd be really nice. Okay, I'll type it out. I'll type it out.
That's so funny. Oh my God.
And you know what? Right before you type it, I was like, I'm going to type
just put GG's in the
spoiler chat. I'm putting good games. Thanks for the season, guys.
Yes. That's so funny. Oh, it's nothing but love, nothing but love. Yeah, I mean, listen, it was great. It's a great set. Dude, this team is so much better. You know what it is, bro? It's just that like I got so pilled on like, let me pick the strongest thing that's left over in round 1, and I went with Ursulune, and Ursulune is a great mon. It's just not my playstyle. Like King Gambit is already online the second it hits the board. Yeah. Whereas Ursulune really isn't. It needs Tailwind up, it needs Trick Room up, what have you. So having that access to priority is like, oh, I can be a threat right away. That is what I need. Like whether it's that's just my playstyle. I guess is what I'll call it.
It's way better in like the Ubers or Legendary whatever VGC, the one I went to, because you have Miraidon, right? Which is on like 50% of teams. So you're naturally coming in on something that you check, and then it's able to get away with it. Whereas here, I agree. Drafted definitely felt harder.
I mean, draft is just so different than VG, right? Than regular VGs. Because like, there's no Incineroars anywhere right now. It's just a different monster, which is cool. Which is why I think draft is so fun. Which is why like I'm excited if we do a second season. I'm pumped for it. Like,
shoot, bro, we'll invite you to some champions too. I got a bunch of leagues. Like, I run a bunch of leagues, man. You can go.
I'll talk to you after. I'll talk to you once we get through the holidays. But
yes.
I think that I have to make a second channel for it, unfortunately. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. Like I
think the second channel would do really well. Like
I think it's worth it. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, and honestly, you don't want to. And then for those running, you're like, he has a good thing going for his main channel, right? You put up something and you know it's gonna do well versus you put up something, you change the title 200 times praying it's gonna do well. Like there's a big difference, right? This is our livelihood. Also, one thing I want to note: Sneasler, I think, is your draft MVP of all time. I feel like.
I think he is. Well, I also drafted him in the other league, right? SPL.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. And then Dire Claw guy just kept killing it. I feel like this is your GOAT. I feel like this is your GOAT.
Sneasler is my GOAT for sure. Like as much as I want Annihilate, I mean, I still at some point I'm gonna be able to draft Annihilate.
It's broken, by the way. Absolutely broken.
Annihilate is broken. It's the most broken Pokemon. What are they? I don't know what they were thinking. Giving Defiant to a Pokemon that can also that is just that bulky and has Rage Fist.
No, it's broken.
And it's just completely broken. I mean, there is a world where it's banned from Draft League, if I'm honest with you, but that feels bad because I want to use it.
It's definitely. I think some games I've used it in both VGC and Singles Draft League, and I won the Singles Draft League. And I got to semis of the VGC one with it, and it felt broken in both. Like absolutely broken. I didn't even have Terra in the regular one, and it just felt absolutely broken. Oh my gosh! And I've seen it with Terra too. It's definitely scarier psychologically than it is in game, because I think picking the right set is what's important. But I think it's also scarier in VGC Draft than it is everywhere else. So,
I'm so angry right now, man. I'm sorry. I just looked at your Rhydon. I was so pilled that your Rhydon had Rock Blast to hit your Arch. And so, like another way to stamina boost it. I was like, oh, he's gonna do that right now. It's over. And that's the turn you Terra and went for Mega Horn. And I was so pilled like that Arch was gonna run away again.
Bro, I had Lightning Rod at first, and I was like, This might be terrible.
Oh, that might be a problem. Yes.
So I put reckless. Oh yeah, that's why I rock slided the game 2 because I didn't want to reveal Megahorn, and I was hoping. I mean, all my moves are inaccurate. My whole draft has to run inaccurate moves, except for Electro.
Inaccurate moves, yes, I know.
And then Pelipper's like Mr. Accuracy 101, but like, I had to do it. So I was like, Megahorn, go! Nah, Chuck was the GOAT. This guy
Chuck
won.
was fire, dude.
This guy's so cool. But guys, subscribe to Shady. Congratulations on the success for Lestro's Awaken.
Thank you, appreciate it. Congratulations on making playoff. Well, I guess you said we have to see if Aaron. Are you in?
I think. So I actually don't think 1-1 was guaranteed for me. I actually don't even think it was getting me in at all. I think I had to win 2-1 or 2-0 to make it. I don't even know if a 2-1 win.
But you did beat me 2-1
Yes, but I don't even know if a 2-1 win actually is. Man. Okay. I think it is based on mounts, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Like, I don't.
No, we'll find out.
We'll find out when the score gets input by somebody. But guys, please check out Shady. It's been a pleasure. I watched your games in Barbados. Well, I watched your game in Barbados. And when you popped off, I was like, yo!
The one win was all I needed. The rest of it was butter. Like it was extra on the top. Like I just wanted to play that way. How I played against Uzis, how I wanted to play for the rest of the season, which was low prep, be in the moment, try to ask yourself all the important questions.
Yeah.
The big thing, dude, was like just ask about speed every turn. Like who's fastest? And then let me go from there. Let's start with who do I think is actually gonna move first. And I learned a lot this week. I learned that you can side Water Shuriken in the train because they're dapping up. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I did not know.
literally the whole reason. That's literally it.
Yep.
Every time I use that strat, I have to confirm with somebody. This is work, right? Okay, cool. Cool. Like even prankster stuff will work as well.
But I wonder, bro, if that turn, if I click follow me,
dude, that's what I was terrified of. That's what I was like.
Take the Water Shuriken. Oh, but I just didn't even think it was on the table. I really didn't think it was on the table at all. But I won that game. I shouldn't be overthinking.
Yeah, you smoked me. You didn't just win. You mopped the floor with me. You spread my ashes and you stomped on them. That is, that was not like. It was like, oh man, maybe I can win. No. Oh man, maybe this one. No, he smoked. No. No.
And then you came back with a vengeance, and it was beautiful. Honestly, it was the way the story should go, and I'm happy for it. But listen, we're gonna battle again in a future league, so
yes, we will. Guys, sub to Shady, check him out. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining the league as well, and playing through and honestly killing it as well. Once you got the team that you liked, I'm very happy about that. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yep.